When you need a mortgage, don't stress at all. Just tune right in and give these guys.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Tuesday, October 14th. We're officially hoodie weather, pumpkin patch season. What's going on, boys?
Nothing too much.
Good morning, fellas.
Weekend.
We are rolling today. Anth, what's going on? Looks so chilly where you are.
Good morning. Just backpacking in the northern hemisphere of North Hills, and no, it's actually not bad, dude. Personally, I like wearing hoodies. They're comfortable. It's like I feel like I'm being hugged.
Who won that big game Friday?
Shaler did.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Huh? Yeah, buddy. It's good to see you win.
Congrats to the Rams.
It's the Titans.
The Titans. Congrats. Tommy boy, how you doing down there, Mr. Penn State? You doing okay?
Doing well. We've fired James Franklin, so I'm thrilled. It's what I've been wanting the past 9-10 years, so it's all good.
I tell you guys, if someone could pay me $50 million to not come into work ever again, I think I'd do okay in life.
Well, that's simply not the stipulation there, Ryan. It's kind of like a mortgage. You got to keep trying to find one. So Penn State's only obligated to pay him the excess money on top of the new job he finds, and he's required to find a new job.
Oh, really? Little stipulation there.
If he doesn't find a new job, they're not required to pay him anything.
Interesting. I'd go coach at CCAC for $2,000 a year then.
Yeah, that could be a play.
But hey, it seems like it's exciting time. We got big names talking about coming to Happy Valley, and hey, Pitt-Penn State rivalry. Let's bring it back because that's all good.
That will never be a rivalry ever again.
Man, he's talking some trash down there today. I don't know. He is talking trash.
I'm not saying Penn State's better than Pitt by any means in football this year, but I am saying that that's not a rivalry. Pitt just cannot compete on that level.
Well,
and yes, I've shots fired.
There we go. I love it when you can get Old Heinz Field filled half and half. Nothing better. I think we've had that, twice in our life?
I don't think Pitt ever filled Heinz Field.
Boom. Okay. Moving on to the mortgage stuff today. We are 2 weeks away from the Berkshire Hathaway convention. We are really getting a big push on our mortgage app because, frankly, we've talked about our app for years and years and years. Agents in the area love it. We've had over 280,000 estimates done on our app. So we're kind of over talking about estimates. The app does estimates. It's unbelievable. If you want to be able to be almost as smart of a loan officer, if you know how to use the app, it's very, 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 very beneficial to get those buyers that quick, easy estimate that you can just quickly hand off to the loan officer and say, hey, guys, take it from here. The buyer likes what they see on your app. Let's get them pre-approved and finalized for their financing. That's done. We do that every day. The agents do that no problem. Right, Tommy boy?
Yeah, I see it in all my offices. I've already had 2 trainings in each of my offices this year. So plenty of agents know how to use it, and they are using it. So, yeah, be one of them.
And we just have to be careful because we still want the realtors to sell the house and we still want the loan officers to do the financing. But it's such a great tool that really they can't find from any other lender to get clients those initial numbers. We're just so proud of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great app. It's very in-depth. It has a lot of features. But please do me a favor and us a favor. Don't hand me an estimate and say this is what the buyer wants. Use it for the estimate, which is what it's meant for, and let us do the financing. We don't sell real estate. We do financing. So you sell the real estate, we'll do the financing. We'll meet in the middle and have a happy client at closing.
And that's it. So we got the apps, the estimates on the app. We got that down. But the one section that is a little underutilized, it surprises us, is the calculator section. So if you use the Agent One app and you've never been in the calculator section, you need to dive in there and see what specific calculators are going to be beneficial to you. And one that has been very, very beneficial since last year is called the compensation calculator. This will literally allow you to show your client different options for compensation. If you are an agent that says, hey, we will put every offer in to have seller paying compensation, you can do that. But one thing we have found on the financing side that agents haven't seen up to this point is you can't always predict what's best for your client, right? You may have a perception, they may have a completely different idea. It's not up for the agent to decide how their buyer pays the compensation. Let the buyer decide. Maybe they have a lump sum. Maybe they want to pay your compensation out of their own pocket and get a lower purchase price. But what we're seeing is we're not seeing enough adjustment to the offer prices. We have to figure out how the house is priced. What is priced into the house? And if the buyer is paying compensation out of pocket, then it is absolutely understandable that that offer comes in under asking price in some cases, because it's not 2020 and it's not going crazy. But if you're an agent that struggles with the compensation calculator, this is definitely a tool that you need to be looking at.
Yeah, it's perfect for what we're trying to accomplish here and what the agent's trying to accomplish on getting paid. You know, the biggest problem that I see with this whole thing that went down last August is I'd say over 50% of the buyers that I talked to, the agent hasn't talked to them about the commission still. So here now we're 15 months in and the agent still is not talking about their compensation commission and how it's worked in. The better agents are doing it. You have to do it. That's how you get deals accepted and won.
And if you feel like it's a tough conversation or you don't know how to have it, this calculator is perfect for you. And most of our calculators, it has a little play button. So if you're not sure what this calculator is going to do, you can hit play and it's going to pull up a quick little video to explain the calculator to you. But as I'm going through this, and putting in some numbers, feel free to talk about what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely valuable. I mean, transparency is one of the things that is lost many times, and I think having this tool and utilizing every feature that's at the agent's disposal to show that transparency is going to be very important.
And Ryan, as you ran through there, it looks exactly the same as an estimate would.
Mm-hmm.
You enter the same information as you would in an estimate.
Exactly the same. You as the agent put in all the specifics to the transaction, put in the assumptions, the homeowner's insurance, the taxes, and this is going to give your client 3 different options, and it will clearly break it down. The first option, buyer pays buyer agent compensation. There it is. They're going to pay it out of their pocket. It's going to show the full monthly payment. It's going to show the full cash to close. Then, next option, seller pays buyer compensation. As you can see, monthly payments are going to be the same. Offer price is going to be the same. Bring to close, Anthony, way less to the buyer because the buyer is asking the seller to pay this compensation.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I know we talked about it before. It's very important that you involve the loan officer that you're working with because, you know, if it's one of us, we're going to walk you through and help strategize. But, you know, it's not as easy as just letting the client know, hey, we'll just have you pay this. And then on the financing end, you know, we already have them verified for a specific amount of money. So definitely work with the loan officer closely on this pre-offer huddle. We talked about it forever.
Absolutely. The pre-offer huddle is so important, especially if you got a client deciding, is it better to put a higher offer in and ask for it in the offer? Is it better to pay out of pocket? Because this third option, Anthony, you do need the lender. You do need the lender because as you see, this is buyer agent compensation rolled into the offer. So what that means is we're increasing the purchase price to make sure the seller still gets their full 300,000 asking. But you need to double check with us to confirm, hey, will this house appraise for this higher amount? Because if it doesn't appraise, then you're going to have the problems.
Yeah, I mean, appraisal is going to be very important anytime you increase the price to help cover whether it's compensation or seller's assistance. But you know, the pre-offer huddle is more important than most people realize. I mean, it's strategizing with the client based on affordability for what they can do and what the agent feels the best offer would be. So,
okay. And then right after you do all this, and you can do this right from your phone, you can do it from your computer. You hit the widget or you hit send the PDF and look at this document that's made for you that breaks down clearly. Buyer pays compensation, seller pays compensation, or buyer agent compensation is rolled into the offer. Where else can you find a document in today's market that is going to clearly show your client their options with paying compensation?
Nowhere. I couldn't even make up a better thing in my head.
I can't either. So use your Agent One app. If that just blew your brain off, if that just wowed you, if that just said, that's what I need for my business to get me going, give us a call. We will give you access. Or if you've never used it and you need a one-on-one, give us a call. But that is inside your Agent One app right now for you to use today when you talk to that buyer putting in the offer.
Yeah. Great app. Great tool. West Penn only. Bring it right to you.
There we go. Chili cook-off getting here soon, so make sure you RSVP. We got a big lineup of chili cooking makers, and we'll see you boys Friday.
there you guys.
Tom, Ryan, and Anthony.